Hey, Dodgers fans. We are back with another deep dive into everything happening with the Los Angeles Dodgers as the offseason continues to unfold. And trust me, there's a lot to unpack. We have seen the team make moves, evaluate talent, and begin shaping the roster for what they hope will be another championship run. And the bullpen, in particular, has become a focal point for discussion. This year, the Dodgers find themselves in a unique situation compared to past seasons. With Tanner Scott locked into a contract for the next 3 years, the strategy around late-inning pitching is already taking shape in a way that we haven't necessarily seen in Los Angeles before. The team is considering how to manage its bullpen effectively without overcommitting to one high-profile free agent, and that approach has sparked conversations about potential targets who can offer flexibility, reliability, and experience without commanding the kind of salary that would limit future options. The Dodgers have traditionally been aggressive in acquiring top-tier talent, but this year seems to be more measured, particularly when it comes to finding the right mix of arms to handle high-leverage situations late in games. The conversation has shifted away from a headline-grabbing acquisition like Edwin Diaz, whose projected 4- or 5-year deal could reach close to $100 million, to a more balanced approach where multiple pitchers can fill different roles and maintain the strength of the bullpen without creating redundancy. One name that has come up frequently in this context is Pete Fairbanks, who offers a combination of late-inning experience, versatility, and stability at a cost that is far more manageable than the marquee names on the market. Fairbanks is someone who can step in as a setup man, take on closer duties when needed, and contribute to the overall health and depth of the bullpen. This approach not only provides insurance for the Dodgers if Tanner Scott faces challenges or needs rest throughout the season, but also gives the team the ability to allocate resources in other areas, potentially setting up for future acquisitions or complementing other parts of the roster. The idea of pairing Scott with a pitcher like Fairbanks is appealing because it creates a tandem where responsibilities can be shared, reducing the pressure on any single player while still maintaining elite performance late in games. Fairbanks is 31 years old, which means he has a good mix of experience and durability, and his track record shows that he can handle various roles effectively. While his statistics might not always grab headlines, his consistency and ability to navigate high-leverage innings make him a valuable asset for a team aiming for sustained success over the course of a long season. Unlike a player like Diaz, whose salary and market demand might restrict the Dodgers' flexibility, Fairbanks represents a more strategic choice, balancing performance with cost efficiency, which aligns with the team's broader approach to roster management this offseason. Looking at his advanced metrics, Fairbanks offers strong control, a reliable fastball, and the ability to get outs against a wide range of hitters. The Dodgers clearly value pitchers who can execute in multiple scenarios, whether that's finishing games, bridging the gap between starters and closers, or stepping into high-pressure moments that could determine the outcome of a playoff series. In this way, Fairbanks is the kind of pitcher who can seamlessly integrate into the Dodgers' bullpen while still leaving room for younger arms to develop and for the team to explore other offseason opportunities. The conversation around the bullpen also highlights the importance of managing risk. The Dodgers have seen instances in the past where a closer or late-inning pitcher had a rough season or struggled with consistency, and the front office seems keen on mitigating that risk by spreading responsibility across multiple players rather than banking everything on a single acquisition. This approach not only protects the team in case of injuries or slumps, but also fosters a more collaborative environment within the bullpen, where pitchers can support one another and adapt to various game situations. The balance between veteran presence and emerging talent is another key factor. The Dodgers have always prioritized having experienced players who can contribute immediately, but they also want to ensure that young arms in the system have opportunities to grow and gain valuable innings. Fairbanks fits this model perfectly because he brings a proven track record, understands how to handle pressure situations, and can mentor younger pitchers while still being a highly effective contributor on the mound. Additionally, the potential financial flexibility that comes with signing a player like Fairbanks cannot be understated. The Dodgers have to think strategically about how they allocate their budget across multiple positions and needs, and committing an oversized contract to one reliever could limit their ability to address other areas of the team that require attention. By choosing a high-quality but cost-effective option, the team keeps its options open for future moves, whether that's pursuing free agents, re-signing key contributors, or making trades that could enhance the roster even further. Another aspect to consider is how Fairbanks' style and approach align with the Dodgers' overall pitching philosophy. He has the ability to pitch in various counts, maintain composure under pressure, and adapt to different situations, which are all qualities that the Dodgers have emphasized in recent years. This adaptability ensures that he can handle whatever the season throws at him, from critical late-game scenarios to managing innings strategically to keep the bullpen fresh for playoff stretches. The team's focus on late-inning leverage also shows a commitment to building a bullpen that can compete at the highest level in October. In the postseason, every out is magnified, and having reliable arms who can enter a game in high-pressure situations without losing effectiveness is essential. Fairbanks offers that reliability, and pairing him with Scott allows the Dodgers to maintain a strong, versatile late-inning core that can be counted on when the stakes are highest. The offseason strategy also involves a careful evaluation of risk versus reward. While marquee names like Diaz offer elite talent, the potential cost, both financially and in terms of team flexibility, may not justify the investment. Fairbanks, on the other hand, provides a more balanced approach: solid performance, multiple pitching options, and the ability to stabilize the bullpen while leaving the team room to maneuver elsewhere. This kind of strategic thinking reflects a front office that is thinking long-term and looking to sustain competitiveness over multiple seasons, not just reacting to immediate needs. Dodgers fans should also keep in mind the broader context of the market for relief pitchers. While there are several names available, the combination of experience, versatility, and cost-effectiveness makes Fairbanks stand out as a primary candidate to fill the team's late-inning needs. His ability to take on multiple roles without compromising performance makes him an ideal fit for a roster that values depth and adaptability, especially as the team navigates the challenges of a full Major League Baseball season. Beyond the numbers and contracts, there's also the human element. Fairbanks has shown resilience, consistency, and the ability to rise to the occasion when called upon. These intangible qualities are just as important as statistics because they translate to confidence in the clubhouse and trust among teammates. When the Dodgers are evaluating options, they're looking for players who can contribute both on and off the field, and Fairbanks meets that criteria. This also ties into the way the Dodgers manage their bullpen internally. Having multiple pitchers capable of handling late-inning situations allows for better workload distribution, reduces the risk of overuse injuries, and ensures that the team is prepared for the intensity of a long season. The strategic deployment of arms like Fairbanks and Scott can also create matchup advantages against opposing hitters, which is critical in both regular season and postseason play. When considering the team's needs and the current market, it becomes clear why Fairbanks is emerging as a top choice. He offers the experience, adaptability, and reliability that the Dodgers are seeking, while also fitting within a budget that allows for future flexibility. This combination of factors makes him not only a smart acquisition, but also a player who can make an immediate impact on the field, strengthening the team's overall pitching depth. Continuing with the Dodgers' bullpen strategy, one of the most fascinating aspects of this offseason is how the front office is balancing both immediate performance and long-term planning. The team has made it clear that they are not just looking for a short-term fix or a single star arm to carry the bullpen, but rather a cohesive group of pitchers who can contribute in multiple scenarios, provide stability, and adapt to the unpredictable nature of a major league season. Pete Fairbanks fits into this puzzle perfectly, not because he is the flashiest option available, but because he brings a rare combination of reliability, experience, and versatility that the Dodgers can build around. Over the last few seasons, Fairbanks has demonstrated an ability to handle high-pressure situations consistently, and this is exactly the type of performance the Dodgers need in the late innings. When games come down to a handful of outs, having a pitcher who can enter the contest with confidence, navigate tough counts, and execute pitches under duress is invaluable. It is not just about raw velocity or or strikeout numbers. It is about poise, adaptability, and the ability to manage game situations intelligently. This is what sets Fairbanks apart from some of the other options in free agency. Beyond the numbers, there is a strategic dimension to his signing that should not be overlooked. The Dodgers are aware that committing too much of the budget to one marquee closer like Edwin Diaz could restrict their flexibility elsewhere. Diaz is undeniably talented, but the projected financial commitment, coupled with competition from other teams, makes him a high-risk acquisition. Fairbanks, on the other hand, allows the Dodgers to maintain a high level of bullpen performance while keeping resources available for other potential moves, whether that involves adding depth in the rotation, upgrading a position player, or planning for future free agent classes. Another element that makes Fairbanks appealing is his multi-role capability. Unlike a traditional closer who might only be effective in safe situations, Fairbanks can be utilized in setup roles, middle relief, or even in critical matchup scenarios where the team needs a left-handed arm or a pitcher who can handle specific hitters. This flexibility allows the Dodgers to be more creative in managing innings and ensures that they can maximize the effectiveness of their entire bullpen rather than relying too heavily on a single individual. Additionally, pairing Fairbanks with Tanner Scott creates a balance that is crucial for the team. Scott, already secured for multiple years, provides the foundation for a late-inning strategy, while Fairbanks supplements that foundation with versatility and reliability. This tandem approach reduces the pressure on either pitcher, prevents overuse, and gives the manager multiple options to navigate different game situations. Over the course of a long season, this approach can be the difference between maintaining a strong winning record and struggling through periods of inconsistency. The Dodgers have seen what happens when the bullpen is stretched too thin or lacks depth, and they are clearly trying to avoid that scenario. One of the reasons Fairbanks stands out in the current market is his ability to deliver consistent results even when under varying workloads. His experience in Tampa Bay, a team known for its bullpen management challenges and fluctuating performance, shows that he can adapt to different roles and still perform at a high level. He has managed innings efficiently, avoided significant injuries, and maintained solid metrics in ERA, strikeouts, and overall effectiveness. This track record makes him a dependable option for the Dodgers as they plan for both the regular season and potential playoff scenarios. It's also worth noting that the Dodgers are thinking about how to structure the bullpen for maximum leverage late in games. In critical situations, having pitchers who can enter with runners on base, high-pressure counts, or narrow leads is essential. Fairbanks has demonstrated the mental toughness and skill set to excel in these moments, making him not just a plug-and-play option, but a true strategic asset. While some may argue that a superstar like Edwin Diaz could provide a higher ceiling, the Dodgers appear to value a balance of reliability, cost efficiency, and role flexibility more in this particular offseason. Fairbanks may not have the same ceiling in terms of raw dominance, but his floor is incredibly high, and that stability is something every championship contender needs. From a financial perspective, the projected contract for Fairbanks is reasonable and allows the team to allocate funds elsewhere. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. Baseball fans are buzzing with speculation as whispers from inside the league suggest that GERRIT Cole, the ace who has dominated on the mound for years, might be on the verge of a seismic move from New York to Los Angeles. The notion alone has sent shockwaves through the baseball world. Could one of the most feared pitchers in the American League trade pinstripes for the iconic blue of the Dodgers? Cole's dominance has been unquestionable. Known for his blazing fastball, devastating slider, and an intimidating presence that can freeze even the most seasoned hitters, he has been the cornerstone of the Yankees' rotation. But behind the scenes, sources hint at tension, contract talks, and the possibility that both sides are exploring a new chapter. The Dodgers, always on the hunt for marquee talent, are reportedly intrigued by the chance to bolster their rotation with a true ace, someone who can turn the tide in high-stakes moments. Imagine Dodger Stadium packed with expectant fans as Cole takes the mound in Dodger blue. The thought alone has ignited discussions across social media, sports bars, and locker rooms alike. Analysts are speculating how his presence could reshape the National League West and create a pitching rotation that's virtually unstoppable. Could this be the blockbuster move that shifts the balance of power in baseball? Rumors suggest the Dodgers' front office has been quietly making inquiries, while insiders hint that New York might be receptive to a deal if it aligns with their long-term strategy. Of course, nothing is confirmed, yet the very possibility is enough to dominate headlines and keep fans glued to every snippet of news. Trade talks of this magnitude often involve intricate negotiations, prospects, and financial gymnastics. But if Cole truly does cross the country, it will be remembered as one of the most sensational moves in recent baseball history. The anticipation is palpable. Will GERRIT COLE swap Yankee Stadium's storied atmosphere for the bright lights and blue of Los Angeles? For now, all we have are hints, murmurs, and a growing sense of excitement that something monumental could be on the horizon. Fans are holding their breath, analysts are theorizing, and the rumor mill shows no signs of slowing down. If Cole's potential move becomes reality, the Dodgers, and baseball itself, may never be quite the same. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.